Hey Blue Table fans, it's a glorious and wonderful Monday morning. We're already getting started with some awesome bat reps this week. In one corner we have Mason, the Mangler, whatever. And then Rich, the, I don't know.
Contender?
The Wreaker of Havoc. So anyway, they used to just call him the Wreaker. I bet we could get a good Ready to Rumble. And in this corner!
There you go. Looks good.
All right, so they're setting up Orks. They're setting up Black Templars here. Obviously, all painted miniatures, all awesome terrain. Before they get started, because they're getting their armies out, so never mind me, boys. I want to talk a little bit about terrain. When you're setting up terrain, you definitely want narrative. You want a little story. Don't just start plonking things down randomly in the middle of the board. And so, as you may notice, I have set up these ruins as if they were the old footprints of buildings. And I've got some trees here that gives kind of this old rundown feel to it. And now you notice I put a tree inside of this footprint. So by just putting a tree not on the outside of the building footprint, but on the inside, I've changed the narrative. This has been in ruins so long that this tree has been able to grow up inside of it. Okay. Now over here, so placement, you'll notice there's an archway here, and there's a top of an arch. Well, how did this end up like that? So even something so small as this can add to the narrative just by switching this around. Like there was once a wall here that went all the way and an arch, and then it actually fell over, and this ended up being its final placement. So some people might say I am thinking this over a little too far. Mason says yes. No. I say no. Definitely not too far. So there's a story to be told. Now the next thing you want to look at is playability. For example, if there's a lot of vehicles, like in 40K, you've got to consider where can these guys get through. So the vehicles have to have access. You don't want to congest it a little too much. So actually, putting these two large pieces in the middle, that possibly is an area of congestion. But then again, at the same time, if you leave it too open in the middle, you can end up with like this horrible, horrible kill zone. In 40K, you get cover just by the slightest thing. So anything like, even behind these little smaller ruins, will get cover. So it's really a tough call, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to switch this up just a little bit, and I'm going to take this and move it over here. Okay, something like that. I don't know. Got mixed feelings about it.
Sean, let's just play already. I would sure like to play already, Sean. Are you done talking, or can we get to this? Is that okay?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Table fans, the blasphemy begins. This is Rich, and I'm playing my Black Templars. I know, isn't that crazy? So let me tell you, I've got 4 tactical squads of Templars, one with a las cannon, and 3 with missile launchers, and then 2 of them just have some acolytes with shotguns in there just for the fluff. I've got a dreadnought with an assault cannon. I've got a land speeder with an assault cannon and a heavy bolter. I have 1 squad of Black Templar Terminators with 2 assault cannons. And then here I have Maximitus Torion. Maximitus is my marshal, and he's got a little, I checked with my opponent, but it's always fun to do stuff like this. So he has a sword on the model. And a power sword's not as powerful in this edition for a commander. And so I've developed some fluff. That sword is called the Righteous Fury, his sword, and it attacks. It has double strength, and it attacks. He could attack at initiative, but if it wounds you, it causes you to attack last in the following round. So the exact rules as a Thunderhammer, but he can attack at initiative. But Maximitus has taken a vow that with the sword Righteous Fury, he will never attack before his opponent, because the Emperor will protect him until he needs to strike, just so that he is sure that he is attacking righteously, because if he falls, then his attack must have been unrighteous. So he has the Righteous Fury, and his rules are a Thunderhammer, but the model is a sword. And I checked with my opponent, and he thinks it's fun. So then I've got a contingent of Blood Angels, just an assault squad with 2 flamers and a sergeant with a power sword, and then Mephiston. And then I also have a Land Raider Crusader and a Ball Predator with heavy bolters on the side sponsons. So that's my 1850, and looking forward to play against Mason and his Orks. We'll see what I can do against my favorite army. If I lose, it's because I didn't want to hurt them. And here's Mason.
Okay guys, first off, I apologize for this base being unfinished. I'm so sorry about that. That one base, just glaringly. Anywho, I got 2 DACA jets in my army. I have, these trucks are actually looted wagons. Looted wagons on all of these vehicles here. The one has a boom gun, the other ones are just WYSIWYG. 2 war bosses on bikes, because I have to play with those, at least 1 bat rep. I think people have probably seen that guy and that guy in a couple of closer looks.
Those guys are amazing!
I love those guys. And then I have 2 Def Copters just for harassy units with twin-linked rocket launchers on both of those. Riding in the vehicles, and one of them is, this is just a boys squad with shooters. There is no rockets or anything like that. I know that guy actually has one, but it's just all shooters.
Got it.
1 knob with the power claw. Sam over here, exact same thing. Riding in that one. And then I have 2 units of knob bikers, 6 strong, 2 power claws in each. Cane boy with the wah banner, boss pole, wah banner, boss pole. Same thing on this unit here, exactly WYSIWYG, pretty much. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There's nothing too all special about it. I don't know. It's kind of a small force. I would probably call it a Speed Freaks army, wouldn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely. It's highly mobile is what I was going for. But yeah, which is weird because they're painted as Death Skulls. But yeah, all right.
They look good.
Let's get this going, Rich. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's do the pregame handshake.
There we go.
Bam.
Good luck, Mason.
All right, we're doing the roll in for mission here. It is a 3. And then roll for deployment.
Oh, there it goes.
It is a 4. All right, we'll look those up real quick. All right, so for the mission, we got Big Guns Never Tire, and deployment is Hammer and Anvil, so it's the lengthwise of the table. Just kind of the table overview here. And I think we're only playing to right here, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
This is the 6-foot line.
Yeah, because this is an 8-foot board, and that would be pretty long if it was like that. And I'm going to roll for my Warlord traits right now, rolling on the first table. Command, which is a 4. Rich is going to roll on his real quick.
I'll roll on command as well.
Okay.
And I rolled
You got
a
a
3.
3.
And those are the Dust of a Thousand World. So me and my units all have moved through cover. And number 4 is Master of Vanguard,
Master of Vanguard.
which is all units within 12 of the war boss roll an extra dice when they run using the highest. That's a
nice.
good one for you. Whew. Except you don't have many runners.
I know. All right, well, we'll go ahead and get this set up and get deployed and get back to All right, so we're going to roll for how many objectives there are.
D3 plus 2. So 4 objectives.
There we go.
And we determine who the warlords are. His is the guy we're riding the wheelie, and mine is Maximitus. And so we'll go to placing objectives.
Rich is a smart player when he's playing against Orks.
I know Orks pretty well. So when we placed objectives, I placed one on one flank, and then he placed the center one, and I placed the other one, because when you're playing against Orks, Orks love to all attack one position.
Yeah.
Marines do much better
Spreading
if they're
out.
spread out.
Yep.
So,
I fully agree.
So I'm going to try and spread them out a little bit.
All right, let's roll off to see who deploys. So he got a 6. Oh, I got a 6. Oh, wow. It's going to be a good game.
4.
Oh, I got a 6
You
again.
can pick.
All right, I think I'm going to take that end just because I'm lazy, and that seems like that's going to be a hassle. I'll make him deal with it.
There you go.
All right, we'll get deployed and we'll get back to you guys. So Rich just realized something as he was setting up. He cannot go with those.
Templars, they told him you are not allowed to
Yeah.
come, so Commander Dante is going to take his place. He's
All
going
right.
to join the battle.
He's slightly cheaper, so he's going to add in a couple of scouts to make up the difference. But yeah, I would never have even known and been none the wiser, so he wouldn't have hurt my feelings at all. Alright, so we're all deployed up. Rich is going to go over his deployment first.
Okay, I deployed tactical squads just dispersed across the front, one right at the objective, 2 here located close to that one, and then one a little further back. I've got my Dreadnought hiding behind the wall for the first turn. Land Speeder likewise. The Terminators and Maximitus are on the front. On the left flank, I've got the Blood Angel contingent, 1 Land Raider Crusader and the Predator heading up that flank. And Commander Dante, since he was late to the battle, he is coming from reserve. So we'll see when and where he comes on.
It makes sense, Fluffwise, right?
Yes.
He's over there. All right, so for my deployments, mine's pretty easy. Forward. I've got 1 looted wagon here with 12 boys in it with a knob power claw. Same thing in that one. The first knob biker squad. This is the Warlord. That's the other one with another war boss over there. 1 Death Cop to there. 1 Death Cop to there. And then since I didn't realize it until after I deployed, I was like, oh wait, I do have heavies that are scoring. So normally I just kind of like go forward with my heavies and say, go get them. But since he's scoring, I actually did kind of put him quite a ways back. I don't know if it'll end up being effective or not, but I figured that would be the corridor for him to at least shoot and cover that objective slightly. And these 2, I'll try and keep them alive, but I don't plan on it. It's Ork vehicles, so you know, what can you do?
Let's see if I steal.
Let's see if he steals the initiative.
And will I try to steal? You know, I don't want to try to steal.
Oh, he doesn't want
I like to roll and see if I would have. So
let's do it for fun.
Everybody who played last time, we will see if I would have gotten it. No.
Nope. Okay.
So go ahead, Mason.
All right, I'll get to moving and we'll get back to you. This was not a very orky move. Orky move would have been to go straight for those tanks, but I kind of know how that'll end up. So I'm actually training my guys. Literally, it looks like a train. Straight over here to this squad. I'm going to try and neutralize these with my speed before he can get to me with that stuff over there. So if I can isolate this stuff first, then I think I'll be sitting pretty. I'm going to move on to the shooting phase, and I'm going to pass the camera off to Rich here. Okay. Let's start with, see if I can get, probably not. Nope, just out. I think this one's probably going to be out too. Most of them. Let's see. That goes through the front 3. Parade? Yeah. So if I move flat out, my save would go to 3 up, right?
We'll have to check that. We checked the jink rule and the flat out, and all it does is give you a 4+ if you go flat out for your cover save. So he decided to go ahead and shoot instead of moving flat out. So here comes 3 twin-linked DACA guns. Is that what they're called?
Yeah, DACA guns. DACA, 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 DACA. There's 2 hits so far. 4 total. Strength 5.
Strength 5. 3s to wound.
So 3 saves for
3
you, sir.
3 wounds. 3 saves. 1, 2, 3. Saved them all.
Alright. So I'm going to go for the pot shot on the sergeant here. Straight here from
okay. Shooting his Death Copta. Twin link.
We're in range. 24, right?
24-inch range, yep. Firing here.
Yep, he's in range. See if I can snipe him out of there. Oh, it's twin links.
Twin linked.
Nope, didn't hit.
I just roll them both at the same time. It makes it quicker. Yeah.
I think that's it for the shooting. Everything else is going to move flat out, so it's
okay.
uneventful.
So here comes more movement. I'll let him move, and then we'll come back.
All right, Rich, go over your movement here.
Okay, so my 1 tactical squad, they reformed a little bit, moved the shotguns forward to try and shoot into these and formed a line in front of the Terminators in case there is a charge. And they all moved into, so they're all in range, except the missile launcher did not move, so since he didn't move, he can fire normally, and everybody else is in range. This squad just reformed a little to get more bolters forward. The assault cannons and the Terminators are all in position to fire. Landspeeder moved up to fire. Dreadnought is also in range at 24 inches. These guys will just have to fire the heavy weapons, and both vehicles moved fast. Actually, no, he's fast, so he can shoot
normal ballistic skill.
So he can shoot at normal ballistic skill, but this one did go fast, so it will have to snap fire with its weapons, except for the machine spirit gun.
Okay.
So we'll start with the snap fires off of that. Check the range on that, Mason. Actually, you've got the tape. It's hard to. I don't think the Hurricane bolters are in range. They are not, just out. So we've got an assault cannon at snap fire, and then that's all it can fire normally. So it will fire at the looted wagon. So links. 2 hits, twin linked. 4 hits, all of them. Oh, no. Strength 6.
Side armor 11, right?
So that's nothing.
Oh wow. Oh wow, I got lucky there.
Is it 11 on the side, or is it just 10?
Yeah, for looted, looted wagon.
So yes, nothing there. The heavy bolters there on that will fire, and I think they're just going to be able to shoot it. The Death Copter.
Or Death Copter.
Yeah, they'll fire on the Death Copter.
Oh no.
2 of them. 6 shots. Normal ballistic skill. 4 hits. I need 4s to wound.
Right?
No.
Oh, it's just
Not
the heavy bolters? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so 2 wounds.
Oh no. Alright, here goes my 2 saves. One of them saved, so I took
1
a
cloud
wound.
save, so he took a wound.
So 1 wounded Death Copter there. I'll try and keep a dice on it, but...
Okay, the assault cannon back here is going to fire on the knob bikers. So, it's 4 shots.
He
4
hit
hits.
all 4.
Strength 6, so he needs 3s to wound.
Yep.
That's 2 wounds.
Alright, 2 4-up saves for this. This is actually covered, but not that it really matters. So 1 fail. 1 feel no pain. And I saved it.
Okay. Then we'll fire this squad with the 2 shotguns are in range, so that's 4 shots, and they're at ballistic skill. They're at ballistic skill 3, so they'll need
4s?
They'll need 4s. So 1 hit from them. We'll keep that aside, and then all the bolters should just be at beyond 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4 bolters, and then 1 crack missile will be the white die.
Okay.
Do I want to fire crack or blast?
Blast, you could probably get 2 guys at 1, but then you're running on 5s.
Here, I might be able to get 3. Yeah, I'll fire crack. That's cocked. So is this one. So 3 hits. I need 5s to wound. 1 wound.
1 wound. Alright. There goes my save.
Save
It's
it.
a 4.
Okay. Now we'll fire the Terminators into them. So that's 3 storm bolters.
1 assault cannon I see.
2 assault cannons.
Oh no, that's terrible.
So 6 shots from the storm bolters. That's 4 hits. And we'll roll those. I need 5s. Nothing.
Wow.
And then the 8 shots from the assault cannons.
This is worse.
And you know what? I'll fire the Commander's storm bolter at the same time. So miss, miss, miss.
Okay.
And I need 2 3s.
His
Based on the black
by the way,
dice.
his white one was a 6 to hit, so that's a called shot.
Called shot. He will put it, it's going to be out of range of anybody else. He will put it on, that's the pain boy, right?
Yep.
He will put this white die on the pain boy and does wound him.
Okay.
And then here's the rest of it. 4 additional wounds.
Oh no! Okay, so here's the 4 initial ones. Ooh, I failed 3 of them. Rolling for feel no pain. Oh, I just lost a knob.
1 knob
And
down.
he's got a wound on him.
1 has a wound.
Okay, and then here's the Pain Boy's save, which he saved it.
Okay, 4 up. So I don't know. He's got 1 wound over there.
Oh yeah, you can just throw him out of there. I'll just stick a... Well, the black one with no power claw has a wound on it.
Okay. And we'll put him over here.
Okay.
Okay, then this squad is going to fire. Let's see what their best range is. The wounded Death Copter looks like a tempting target. They're going to go ahead and shoot at that. They've got 4 bolters and a crack missile is the white die.
Okay.
Missed with the missile.
Man.
I need 5s to wound. 1 wound.
1.
Oh, that was
Alright.
cocked. 1 wound.
Alright. I saved it. Got a 6.
Okay. Then moving further back, we've got a las cannon. That will fire. You know what? Can it see the looted wagon?
Probably. Maybe.
It can see both looted wagons. They would both have cover, or it can fire at. Yeah, it'll fire at the back looted wagon, the red one.
This one here?
See if he hits him. No.
Well, your heavy weapons are not liking
And
you.
then, I hear you. And this crack missile here will also fire at the same looted wagon. You do have cover.
Okay.
So here's the roll. Hit.
That one hit.
Strength 8.
Armor 11. Oh, it's
Penetrate.
okay. There's
See if
my
you have
cover.
5
6.
plus. No.
Nope, I got a 4.
And see if we blow him. No.
1.
So it's 2.
Goes up to a 2 because I'm open topped. And a whole point's down.
Here you go. Here's a die to mark that.
Awesome. Yeah, you get some more skull dice. I can
Yep,
put wounds
I'll
on
put
those.
a wound on this guy.
Perfect.
And a wound on this guy.
Awesome. Cool.
And that's my turn.
All right. Not too bad. I did lose a knob. That kind of stinks. But let's see if we can pull it out here. All right. Turn 2.
Okay. Mason, why don't you tell us what you did with movement?
All right. Moving. Still continuing the game plan of trying to isolate one side if I can.
Coming around
One
here.
of my dockages came in.
Docket jet came on.
Showed where it came in, but it's going to try and light up some of this stuff. It really stinks that I was like literally a centimeter away if I'd backed up a little bit to where I actually was going to move to. Just a centimeter away from hitting those boys with a template over there. So I just went ahead and just moved as far as I could down the hill pretty much.
I love how Orc players call all models
all
boys. My Marines are boys. I do it too as an Orc player. These boys are coming forward.
Alright, so I think first things first is I'm going to actually declare my war! See, yeah, I did too.
Sorry.
It's an Orc at heart.
If that was really loud.
Alright, so let's go ahead and do that with the plane. It's going to light up the Terminators actually.
Terminators. Okay.
I feel like that will be
How many shots?
18.
18
Three super
shots.
shooters. Shooting twice.
Oh joy.
3, 2,
Now he has this thing where they hit on fours, is that
Hit on
right?
fours,
Hit on
yeah.
fours, right.
and swindling.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to pick up the misses, and then I'll let you guys know at the end here. I know my dice are a little harder to see. I use the green ones, that's cock dice. Use the green ones because the Wa energy courses through these. Alright, so it looks like in total there's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hits. Not terrible.
13 hits. What do you need to wound? Are they strength 6?
Strength 6, yeah.
So 2's to wound. So let's miss at least 4.
There's 3 miss.
3. Okay, so 10 wounds.
Yep. 10
Okay.
wounds, sir.
Let me come over here where I can roll.
2 Terminators will make me happy.
Right here. There's 2
Terminators,
Terminators,
all right.
and that's the 2 assault cannons as well.
Oh, that's even better. Good news. Alright. I'm going for the lucky shot here with this guy. Shooting him.
Shooting on my dreadnought.
See if I can get him.
He hit.
Hit.
He'd afford a glance.
I got a
Nothing.
1. Alright. Pink. This one is going to do the same thing.
Okay.
He hit.
Hit.
It's
That's a 10. Do I have any cover? I have cover.
Do you from this one?
Don't you just need 25% from the Marines in front of him?
Yeah, I guess you would. They're covering your waist.
Yeah. So, cocked. Reroll that. That's a
Oh, you got
6.
Dang it. I think that truck is going to be out of range to that.
Does it have a big shooter or rocket?
Yeah, big shooter.
Big shooter's going to be in range. That's only about 24. They're 36-inch range.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and
3 shots at the land
blink
speeder.
away at him. Could get a lucky hit. You never know.
1 hit. 1 hit.
1. I need a 5.
Need a 5.
6.
There's a 10.
You get a jinx
Get
save.
a jink save. Yes. Jink left.
All right. Then we got those boys. Are going to go ahead and light up the.
I just want to let you know the special rule for Templars. I don't know how long it's been since you
I
played
did
them.
not play Templar.
When you shoot Templars, if you do hit them, I think it's if you cause a wound, then they have to take a test. If they make their leadership test, they charge you.
Really?
Yes, in your turn.
Weird.
So yes, so if they fail it, they fall back. But if they make their test, they charge you.
I don't want to shoot them then.
I thought I might want to tell you before you shot. I didn't want to
I
surprise
don't
you.
mind you charging me.
Right.
I don't want you to fall back, is what
Aha.
I would be really worried about.
Got it.
if you
Yeah, and
fall
you don't
back,
have to
then
do
I'm
25%. It's just any wound.
I don't like that.
Okay, so no shooting.
Yeah, I think I'm better off. These guys are going to move flat out here. This is going to move flat out. And I think that's going to be it for my turn, so.
Flat out for the bikes and flat out for the looted wagon.
Yep.
Okay, flat out it is.
Squeezing right through that gap.
Be nice to have a Vindicator. I don't have the model, or I'd brought one.
And this one. I'm keeping the train theme going.
Okay.
Alright, it's your turn, sir.
You're not
Oh,
charging?
yeah, I'm charging. What
I
am I
was- I know my Templar special rules scared you.
You scared me out of my turn. I was like, well, I don't want to do anything then. Alright, so charging.
Well, you said you're not charging, so we're done.
Exactly, yeah. That's it. Charging through terrain. It's 2d6 because I'm on bikes, but
Right.
it's dangerous terrain.
So I made it. 5
We'll make
inches.
it. I think that's plenty. Well, I get
For at least some. Some will be out, probably.
Yeah, I just want to get at least 3 or 4.
And, yep.
So yes, okay, that's plenty. All right, go ahead and overwatch me too. Don't forget that.
Yes.
I'll take it, whoever it is. He's over there.
Okay. Okay, so I'm firing the shotguns and the bolters together because it doesn't matter. They're all strength 4. So there's 1 hit and the missile missed. So 1 hit. No wound.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to take dangerous on this guy, the wounded guy. Let's just see if he kills himself first. All right, so this guy right here. Nope.
Okay.
Wounded guy. Nope.
It's okay.
And I think this guy's probably gonna enter it too, as well as this guy. So
2 more.
the power claw guy. Roll. Oh, he's taking a wound. And feel no pain. Come on. Oh, he took a freaking wound. I'm putting the skull dice on him.
Okay.
I'll grab one. There we go. And this guy here. Oh,
Take a wound. Armor
Okay,
save.
there we go.
Okay.
Holy cow. So closest would be this guy. And then this guy's right over here. This guy's right here. Alright.
Okay.
So he's got one, and he's got one. Annoying, and I'm making sure I'm not mixing my units here. That one, and that one, and that's 1, 2, 3, 6. So this guy is with me. Alright. So you're going to go first, because I don't have grenades or anything either.
Okay, so let me
Pile in.
pile in.
I'll get you.
Mason, why don't you hold this?
There you go.
I hear you guys talk about my unsteady camera work, and I'm trying. I'm trying to do better. So, pile in. Okay,
Cool.
and I go first, correct?
You go first.
I don't have a sergeant, so there's no challenge.
I was going to say, is there anybody in there? But I guess that
So
answers that one.
4, 5, 6, 7 guys. I need 5s. I need 4s to hit. So 7 attacks. 4 hits. And I need 5s to wound. No wounds.
No wounds. Okie dokie.
Unlucky. Here, let me hold that.
Do my pile in real quick.
Okay.
He's already touching. Oh, so this guy's going to take a dangerous now. He's good. And the war boss might have to go around the side here. Not quite making it all the way. He's right about there. Okay. Alright, so let's do Pain Boy. And you did kill one of my guys, actually. Shooting him. So I have Pain Boy with 4, him with 4, 4, 4. So there's 1, 2, 3.
Wouldn't the Pain Boy have 5?
I think he's only the same as the regular Goblin.
Which is 3. Plus he has a slug
Oh,
and
yeah,
dock tools. So
That's true.
he has 5.
Okay. And they're all wounding on the same, so I might as well just roll them all together. Hit on 4s. Actually, weapon skill 5. Because I'm walking.
You hit on 3s, yes.
Which that's actually really good.
Really good.
And strength 5. I'm wounding on 3s as well. Alright. That is a lot of wounds. That is 3, 6, 9, 12 wounds.
12 wounds. Okay, let me roll some dice. Oh, 3 pluses. I lost 2 guys. Those will be closest. So the missile launcher, and I guess he's in hand-to-hand too. I don't know, can I take it on the scouts? They're different armors.
I don't know how that
I take it on majority armor, I believe.
Majority armor.
So I'm just going to remove a scout. I hope that's right. You guys can let me know online.
Alright, so this
Okay.
is all the power claw attacks from the war
Oh
boss,
boy.
boys. I'm just
Okay.
rolling them together.
This should be grim. You need 3s.
3s. That was grim. Alright, these are
2s to wound.
Alright, so it looks
That
like
does for everybody.
6 wounds.
All right, so that's all of those Templars.
All right.
Good thing, the other special rule for the Templars is they are fearless in close combat.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right. So I'm doing my massacre roll. 3 inches.
Do you have to roll again for difficult terrain?
Probably. Oh no, not on the.
Not on the consolidation.
Cool. Can't believe I took wounds from that. That stinks. Just backing up slightly, making him come to me and work for it at least. Or no, it's this guy. It's the guy with the axe in the air. He's wounded, and this power claw guy's wounded. Alrighty.
Couple of wounds in
Now
there.
it is truly your turn.
My turn too. I'm going to roll for Dante first.
Forgot about him.
Oh, he does not come
Forgot
on.
about himself.
And I will pass the camera. Okay, we
right.
reformed the line. The Templar squad stretched out in front of the Terminators. The Terminators backed up. So did the Dreadnought. Landspeeder backed up. We're going to fire into him again. The Blood Angel contingent swept around. Dante failed to show up. So we're moving on to shooting.
Where do we want to
And
start?
we'll start with the Land Raider. I'm firing the twin length assault cannon at this. It has 2 hull points? Or
3.
3? Shh. I think I'm going to fire the multi-melta here along with the bolters.
No. The poor
You know what,
Death
the
Copter.
assault cannon is probably enough for him, and I'll fire everything else up here.
Okay. So just
So-
assault cannon him and then melt
That would be 6s and 6s.
bolters up there. Yeah, but those are twin links, so you're better off.
Yeah, we're better
Twin
off.
link stuff going up there.
Yeah. So the assault cannon at the Death Copter.
Okay.
4 shots. Re-roll 2 of those. So 3 hits.
3's to wound. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
1 saved. So that one has a wound on it now.
Okay.
We're running out of skull dice.
We
go
are.
find one.
Okay. Hopefully we'll kill something else. Now shooting at the plane. Let's go with the multi-melta. 6.
Oh, it is a 6. I'm gonna dive.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll for your.
So it's not within range, so it's just a strength 8. That didn't hurt you, but you did dive.
Aren't you within 12? I think that would.
I don't think it is. I don't think so.
You should check that. Very well.
Was it of
could
the
be.
wing?
No, it's the base, but oh, the multi-melt is way back
Yeah.
here. Oh, okay.
So no.
I was thinking in front of the tank. Okay, so I am diving though, which I did dive. It didn't matter anyways.
Okay, now here's the bolters. So is it the base? You have to shoot at the base?
Yes, I believe that's accurate.
Okay,
I believe.
so-
Tell me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think that's
I
right.
don't know that either. So 6 shots, get to re-roll these. Nothing.
Nothing. Twin linked up.
Twin linked. Nothing.
Wow.
And
Okay.
now, well, we've got that predator.
He's lined up to shoot something.
Let me decide. Let me decide after I see what else is going to shoot. This land speeder will fire up the. I just got to fire up this death copter right here.
Oh no, he's wounded already.
Is the assault cannon in range? It might not be. It's not. So he's got to fire at the bikes.
Okay.
He's in range of the bikes. So the assault cannon, 2 hits, 2 wounds,
Okay.
and the heavy bolter, 2 hits, 2 wounds. So 4 wounds.
4 wounds in total. Grabbing dice here.
2
Failed 2. And feel no pains. I made neither, so one thing is gonna die for sure. Alright, so let's go. Which one's closest over there?
I think your boss is closest. Your boss is definitely.
Oh, I'd have to do some lookout search. Well, actually, I didn't declare that beforehand, but I didn't know.
Well, you didn't know that. I'll let you go ahead and
Okay.
just go ahead and roll the lookout search. Yes. So the 2 next closest, which
the
are
power claw, and then a wound and another guy.
and this guy. Well, this guy's.
I'd go to the
closer.
next closest though for lookout search.
Oh, because he didn't have a wound, right?
He had a wound on him. That
Oh, so
guy's
he's
gonna
dead.
die, and then,
And then
one
this guy
more wound. No.
Because this guy had one, he has one. Now this guy has one because he's.
Oh, he's the
closest.
next closest. Okay, I got you.
Oh, but you know what? He's not visible.
Okay.
Does that matter? I can't even see him.
I
it
think
would have to
on
be-
lookout sirs it doesn't matter.
Okay. Then he takes a wound. So that's a third one. And we know both Death Coptas are wounded.
Okay.
So these three have wounds.
I'm getting wounded all over the place. I can't make a.
Well, let's try and do some more. We'll fire these Marines into the Knob Bikers. So we've got, I think we're beyond 12. We are. So just 4 bolters, the shotguns are out of range, and 1 missile launcher, crack missile. It's cocked.
Everything but one. Oh, jeez.
No wounds.
wounds, wow.
Wow. Nice shooting. The Terminators are going to light them up as well. You know what? The Terminators, they're going to shoot.
Leave Brittany alone!
They'll shoot at the.
No.